Yeah, what's up, everybody? We're in Rockwall. We got James Freeman over there.
They didn't arrest us for flanking.
Nah, they didn't get scared, but they weren't trying to violate nobody either.
No, yeah, they're just
When they're
just making sure she doesn't get rear-ended while they're looking for the
yeah, they behave different though when they're trying to violate someone's rights or plant evidence.
Go eat? Should we go eat?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's a different situation though. I'm telling you, when they start violating people's rights, that's when they get upset that we show up.
Have a good night, y'all. That lady's freaking out. She's freaking out in the car.
Well, this guy's gonna hit the curb.
Oh, maybe you should sit down. It's her ride.
It's funny, Rockwall PD. So there's a business here in town that got vandalized. We don't know whether it was on purpose or not. Oh, the light skipped us, man. What the hell? There's a business here called Z's Catfish. They got vandalized maybe a month ago. And someone rammed their car through the windshield or through the front glass of the business. And we don't know if it's a drunk driver or somebody did it on purpose because it was a black-owned business.
It's buns like who just said this the first one? Isaiah is not on fire. Welcome. Yeah, I'm going to be changing my entire genre. I'm not going to be doing.
But it's funny because Rockwall PD came out and they wanted to act like they were all, for equality and equal rights and supportive of black businesses. And I'm like, I see you guys all the time profiling people here in Rockwall. Like, typical. What they say and what they do are completely different. Yeah, they wanted to act all supportive of Z's Catfish. Meanwhile, they profile black people and arrest them all day long here in Rockwall. Poor white people and Hispanics. We're just getting some late night snack.
Not left, I'm not right. I certainly would have to say that I prefer, if I had to pick one or the other, if it was if I had to pick left or right, I'd certainly pick the right over the left, because the left they're all batshit crazy. They're all batshit crazy, but whoever's got the most control at the moment is who I like the least. And so the left is who I like the least right now. And, you know, the insanity of what I've been seeing, though, I'm all for defund the police. That's great. But who the fuck is going to enforce your bullshit mask laws if you defund the police? The left doesn't seem to understand. They want to get rid of police, yet they want to force their will on everybody else. I mean, the right does it too. But the right's a little bit more consistent, though, in the way that they want to force their ideas on everybody else, but they're okay with the police doing it because they're too much of pussies to violently force their will on other people themselves. Either way, they both want their will violently enforced on others. The left wants to do it through the police, but wants to defund the police. I mean, that's just ridiculously inconsistent. I say everybody gets their liberty, and you defend your own life, liberty, and property. That's what I say. So, yeah, I mean, I've been tired of doing the whole auditing, cop watching thing, because you get the government you deserve, right? And from what I can see, overall, I mean, there's some good people who understand liberty and are willing to take care of themselves. But overall, for the most part, what I can see is people have a much better government than they deserve in the U.S. We just tried to go get some food at a Waffle House, and we went in with masks, and they said, "Oh, you can't come in without a mask." And I said, "Okay, is that a company policy or a law?" And they said, "Well, it's a law." And I said, "Okay, well, the law is unenforceable. So if it's your company policy, then I'll leave. But if it's a law, it's unenforceable anyways. Thanks for letting me know." And this stupid little Karen bitch that's there with her husband, trying to get her husband's ass beat, starts running her mouth and says, "Bye, bye, bye." And I was like, "Bitch, you shut the fuck up. You don't work here." And then her husband jumps in and, "Excuse me?" I said, "Yeah, you better shut your fucking bitch up and get her on a leash. She's about to get you fucking hurt." Because he started walking up on me.
Everybody inside the Waffle House started running their mouths.
Everybody. All the fucking Karens. Everybody turned straight Karen.
All the sheeple.
One clear hometown water burger, my pour when you're ready.
Let me get a large #1 root beer or Dr. Pepper.
Can I get a #1 large with a Dr. Pepper, please?
Okay.
And another #1 medium with ketchup only with a Dr. Pepper.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
Hey, $16 even, I expect a window.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have a video of that exchange? Well, my body camera finally came in, so it's still recording right now. So yeah, I've got a video of everything. I don't go out anywhere with all these Karens out. I don't go anywhere without my camera on. When a cop steps out of their vehicle, or cops usually turn on their body camera as soon as they have interaction with somebody.
Yeah,
I turn on my camera as soon as I walk into anywhere public. Anywhere public, I turn on my body camera.
It was insane. Everybody in the shop. You can't eat with the mask on.
Right. So that's the thing. Nobody in there had a mask on. Nobody had a mask on.
No, they did. They just walked in. They still had all their masks on.
Okay, the few kid,
That couple and family.
but everybody was sitting down didn't have a mask on because you can't eat with a mask on. So you walk in the door and what was it, 3 feet to the bench where they were sitting down?
Yeah.
So you have to wear your mask for that 3 feet. But guys, you're fucking retarded. You're retarded. And I don't mean that like Down syndrome because those people are wonderful.
James couldn't even get his question answered
Nope.
before people started screaming and yelling at him.
Nope.
He was just trying to get a question answered.
And it wasn't the employees that were screaming and yelling at me, it was the Karens.
And then after
Get out! Get out! And they all took their masks off to yell at me so that their voices would project properly. They all took their fucking masks off to yell at me.
I thought we were going to get in a fight.
He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, come on, boy. You want to do something? Let's go outside and do it, motherfucker. He decided he didn't want to. He decided that he should tell his bitch to shut up. It's ridiculous. It's gone way too far. And you know what? I would kiss a cop before I'd piss on a fucking Karen if she was on fire.
Nobody was even talking to him. You were just asking a question to the employees. And they jumped in and started yelling at you.
And let's not pretend that men aren't Karens too. We wouldn't have the guts. It's going to be awesome. Those people stand up for their own liberty. They take care of themselves, and they stand up for liberty. And we got here, and we're like, what the fuck? No, they just have a bunch of big mouths. They don't stand for anything except for tyranny. They stand for forcing their will on other people. Like, they're like, oh, we're anti-Muslim. And I'm like, you guys are fucking Muslims. You just call it Christianity. You still force it on people the same way.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
People don't want true freedom here in this country.
You can't just...
They want the pretense of freedom. They want to be blindfolded and told that they have freedom.
Can you get me some onion rings? Yeah, so all my videos from now on, I don't care to do anything except satire, making fun of everybody. That's all I care to do. That's it. I just want to make fun of everybody. I want to piss off everybody. I want my videos to all be satire, all be jokes, and I want to make sure that all of my most loyal subscribers get pissed off at some point. The libertarians won't likely get pissed off, though. The anarchists won't likely get pissed off. But anyone from the left or the right, at some point, mostly from the left, you'll get triggered every day. If you're from the left, you'll get triggered every day. If you're from the right, you'll get triggered when you need to.
James probably has kissed a bike cop.
Has what?
Probably kissed a bike cop. No, he did ask to legitimately lick a boot in San Antonio one time, though.
A few times. Nobody would let me lick their boots.
They wouldn't let him.
Libertarian rising. Taxation is theft, says Zombie Enforcement Bureau. Will you make some videos with Johnny 5-0? I mean, I love Johnny 5-0, but I mean, I think that I don't know, all my videos I think will just be skits, you know? I'd love to have a good budget and some actors, you know?
They accused of Carolina of paying actors in Dallas.
Oh, yeah?
That
Really?
guy, yeah, her last video with the homeless guy. They
I
said that
didn't
we paid them to create a scene. Dumbasses.
Was I there?
No.
Okay.
This is when Pugs was in town.
Yeah.
M-Star says she's an actress.
I got no problem doing a created scene to tell a story, but I'm going to tell you it was a fucking created scene, you know, to make a point. I'm not. What's up?
$16.
I'm not going to tell you that it was all natural. And the only created thing that I've made yet was the video I uploaded yesterday. If you didn't notice, both of those actors were paid. Because YouTube actually monetized that. I probably made like 30 cents off of it.
Oh, off your James Little show?
That little, yeah, off that little video yesterday, the mask video.
Yeah.
Need ketchup or anything?
Yeah, please.
Spicy?
Or spicy?
Spicy, please. Yeah, in Arizona, people aren't running around trying to force each other to wear masks for the most part. I spent a good amount of time out in Arizona during the pandemic quarantine, and then we came back out here. Night and day difference. If you're looking for liberty, Arizona, Idaho, Montana, Texas is right there with. Is that everything? Good, thanks, man. Texas is right there with like New York City, California. You think of the biggest shitholes in the nation?
Uh-huh.
That's where Texas is at as far as liberty and people. And you know, I've told people before that I'll never go back to California. Man, back early 2000, I went to California on a trip, and I was like, man, this is a shithole. And I told all my friends and family, no, I'm never going back there again. Like, I'll vacation anywhere in the world, Afghanistan, Iraq, whatever. I'm not going to California. And then Johnny 5-0 comes along and convinces me, James, you got to come out from Morro Bay. And I love Johnny 5-0. And so I went out to California, and I was like, dude, I hate this place. I said, fine, I'll drive in. I'm coming in my car. I'll sleep on the mattress in the back, giving this place as little business as I can. Go to the Morro Bay thing and get out. And while I was there, I was like, yeah, I remember why. I never, ever, ever want to come back. But now, for me, Texas is the same thing.
Yeah.
My wife and I want to get out as fast as we can permanently. We left with our business still running here when we went to kind of live on the road and look for a more permanent place to live, try and find some liberty somewhere. With this whole mask thing, this is probably going to be the end of our business. We're probably going to end up just shutting it down in the next month or two. Because we're not going to comply with the mask thing, and it looks like our clients might be trying to make us comply with the mask thing. And we're not doing it. We're not having our employees do it, and we'll just close down and move on. And Texas will be on the list just like California. It's just one of those places you don't go. You just don't fucking go there unless you're a freaking commie. But Arizona's high on the list. You don't need any license to carry, open or concealed. It's constitutional carry in Arizona. Karens don't walk around telling you to wear a mask. There's plenty of people out there not wearing masks all over Arizona. Even though the governor there ordered it 2 or 3 weeks before the governor in Texas ordered it. And plenty of people not wearing them, and you don't have those loudmouth Texans walking around telling you to do it.
Running their mouth.
Trying to,
Assert themselves as authority figures.
Right. Right. In Texas, everybody's a tyrant.
They love their tolls, too. They love being whipped. They're like, oh, you want to put another toll road in? Please. Please do. They embrace it.
So yeah, my new content, I think, is going to be purely satire skits, and that's it. Whoops, sorry, man.
They tried to put a toll road in southern Nevada, and they went bat crazy. They went batshit crazy there.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a toll road.
Well, our tax money's already supposed to pay for the maintenance.
That's the problem. When you double charge, that's double charging now.
So that's why they have issues out there.
A toll road gets rid of the state. And if you've got competition, I mean, there's ways for the free market to make that work. As long as the government has a monopoly on things, you don't ever get a choice. Yeah, that's a problem in a lot of places, though, taxing you to build a road and making it a toll road, so you're double paying. You're gonna have to let me know where to turn. I can't remember.
It's a few more miles.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start new on this channel though. So this will be the new channel because you can't just mix your genres. And so all the stuff that I've done previously on James Freeman is not. It'll appeal to some of the audience over there, but it's not going to appeal to all of them. And so I'll just kind of drop that channel. I think it'd be fun to see if I can get it up to 200,000 subs. So I've got some old videos that I'll upload there. When there's some things that I personally feel are pretty important, like following up on some of the stories and on stuff that's going on in Tucson, I'll still follow up on some of those videos on the main channel because I do feel that's kind of important. But for the most part, yeah, just be doing comedy skits. Political satire comedy skits. So really, it's still on the same. It's still the same content if you ever paid attention to what my main content was, but most people didn't really have any idea what I was doing with my old channel. And that's fine.
Wilma Dickfit says, I came to see David and hear James. Clickbait.
Clickbait. This is bullshit. I quit. David's live too right now on David Boren.
I'm eating my dinner. I'm starving. I just came in from Las Vegas, and there's very few places open this late.
I gotta remember to turn off my camera, my body camera.
Oh, when you go.
Yeah, when I get in the vehicle. Dr. Fakey dresses funny. I thought it was pretty nice. Yeah, the cool thing about something so BS and satirical is that I'll change my characters too whenever I feel like it. Should have been a little bit more character separation there between James Freeman and Dr. Fakey, because they looked like the same person except Fakey was just dressed funny. But I just kind of thought of that off the top of my head. And then an hour or two later, I had the video put together. So it was kind of just something that I was like, oh, my wife catches me laughing sometimes when I'm not even talking to anybody. And she's like, oh, Jimmy, what joke did you tell yourself? Because I come up with these scenarios in my head all the time, and I laugh at myself. And so now I'm like, maybe I should actually put them into video form. So that everybody can see why I laugh when nobody's even talking to me.
So you're not crazy.
No, still crazy, but then you can see why. What joke did you just tell yourself? Turn left here. Cop watching saves lives. Yeah, but it saves the lives of Status News Now Fort Worth. That's what's been so frustrating to me all this time. You know? Taking the shackles off of, or trying to take the shackles off of people just so that they can put them back on themselves. You know, you can't free somebody who doesn't want to be free, and most people don't want to be freed. I prefer the term psychotic. Master Big Chief. You know, you'll cop watch some guy getting, or some woman getting pulled over and robbed on the side of the road for going faster than the sign said they can go, and you got one of two things will happen. They'll either say, well, you know, I did something wrong, so I deserve to pay money, or they'll be mad at you for recording.
Start yelling at us. What are you doing?
Or they'll be grateful, but then they'll turn around and the next day they'll be asking the government to steal money from their neighbor. You know? You reap what you sow. There's a reason these cops are fucking with you all the time, and it's because you're letting them fuck with everybody else, and not just letting them, but asking them to.
Yeah. We deserve the government we have. Everybody voted for it.
Left?
Yep.
Let's see what Piggy. Well, it's not just that they voted for it. I mean, Piggies.
3 seconds. 1.
They truly beg for it.
3.
And some people are like, oh, well, I didn't vote for this, I didn't vote for that. It doesn't matter. You voted for tyrannical laws and ordinances. Whether you voted for this one or that one is irrelevant. You voted for it at all, or even if you never voted, but you still believe that it's okay. When you reap what you sow. It's too stressful trying to take off people's shackles all the time so they can put them back on. And trying to have people's back when they're being oppressed by the police, only for them to turn around and ask the police to oppress somebody else. It's too exhausting.
People were mad at Shelley Luther for opening up her salon. And she might have been a bit of a statist, but she didn't know exactly what was going to happen. And she did serve jail time. She got a lot of support, but You know, she didn't know what was going to happen.
James, you voted before? No, I have not actually voted before. That guy Scott. But it doesn't make me any less guilty of the same statist things that everybody else was. Like I said, whether you voted or not, I'll tell you what, I supported plenty of tyranny. I supported the police forcing my neighbor to cut their lawn, and not because I even ever thought about it, but just because I went along with it. And hey, that's what we do. That's what we do in America.
Dude, these french fries are good.
But at the point where you've been told and told and told and told again, you know, if you want to be free, you have to allow other people to be free.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep on refusing to allow other people to be free. I supported the war in Iraq. Therefore, it doesn't matter whether I voted for it or not. I'm guilty.
How many millions of dollars do we waste on lawns a year? Too much. And I'm all for it. If you want to cut your yard every week, go for it, dude.
But humor's much lighter. It's much less stressful to me to just be like, you know what? Let me just fucking make a joke out of all this stuff that is not a joke at all. That's fucking depressing as hell. Let me just make a joke out of it all.
You want to come in and eat, or you're gonna go home?
I'll probably go home. Is this it?
Yep.
So I do know the way. I knew every turn.
James has been taking care of my cats. He's a real pal.
Take care of David's pussies.
Some of them.
Last time I was here was last night. The one, they only use the upstairs one.
Oh, good.
Unless, I mean, the downstairs one, it doesn't actually go by itself unless you push the button, right? The self-cleaning one?
I think it might be a sensor on it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's brand new, so I don't even know.
They might be using it then and the sensor's going off. That's pretty cool if it is.
Yeah.
Self-cleaning.
It's worth the money. Super secret location.
Then I can get out of that auditor stigma too. He's an auditor. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean I point a camera at random people and don't have a goddamn clue what my rights are? Because that's what I see for the most part among people who call themselves auditors. Does that mean I point my camera at people and then when the government writes on paper that I'm not allowed to point my camera anymore that I have to obey? Yeah, eat a dick. Yeah, I'll have to do skits trolling auditors too. I'll do it lightly on all of them though. There's really not a single one that I dislike. I'm just, you know. Yeah.
Okay. And eat my hamburgers. Oh. Guys, hold on a second. Yay, we're home. My casa. I'll be back. Oh. Hey, kitties. Hey, baby. Hey, guys. Got my new flashlight. Then we got the kitty. Sophie, how you doing, baby? Uh-oh, where's baby? Where's... She locked in the room? Elsie, where you at? Oh, hey, baby. Hey. How you doing, Mama? How you doing, baby? Oh, Mama. I've missed you, little baby. Baby. Yeah, how you doing, Mama? And we got Sophie. Oh, little babe. I'm not even sure if I'm live. Am I still live, everybody? I don't have a body count. My cat's been alone for a few days. Sophie, come here, babe. Elsie, come here. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing? What's up? Call me good citizen. Rapper Jay, Steve Nash. We went live because we thought we ran into a stop, but check out how bright these night lights are that I bought. These things have 100. Look how bright that is. That's a night light. Those are some night lights I bought off of Amazon. Elsie, what are you doing? Come here, baby. Hey, babe. Come here, Mama. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, baby. Come here. Come here. Then we got Sophie. Yeah. All right, girls, you gotta let me eat dinner. I'm starving. Dude, this is crazy. Those night lights are powerful, though, huh? All right, guys. Maybe we'll go out tomorrow. But I'm going to play with my new flashlights and eat my dinner. But I appreciate you all checking in. And my screen is frozen, so it's probably a good time to end it. Catch you later.